Intro music fades in and then softens to background. Hello and welcome back to Curio Quest, your portal to the world's most fascinating and bizarre stories. History is filled with tales of daring escapes and notorious criminals, but some prisoners are remembered not for their crimes, but for their sheer strangeness. Today, we re-unlocking the cell doors on 5 of the most peculiar prisoners ever to be behind bars. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is the man in the iron mask, imprisoned in the late 17th century. This mysterious figure was held in several French jails, including the Bastille. His identity was a closely guarded secret, and he was forced to wear a mask, likely made of black velvet, not iron, for his entire 34 years of captivity. Who was he? Theories range from a disgraced general to the twin brother of King Louis XIV himself. Despite countless investigations, his true name remains one of history's greatest unsolved puzzles. Next up, at number 4, we have the Birdman of Alcatraz, Robert Stroud. You might picture a gentle soul, but Stroud was a violent criminal serving a life sentence. His transformation began when he found an injured sparrow in the prison yard. He nursed it back to health, and soon his cell became an aviary. He started breeding canaries, studying their diseases, and even wrote 2 books on the subject, becoming a respected ornithologist from behind bars. He was never allowed to keep birds at Alcatraz, but the name stuck, proving that even in the harshest environments, unexpected passions can take flight. Our third strange prisoner is a truly unique case, a tree. That's right. In 1898, in what is now Pakistan, a British Army officer named James Squid, under the influence of a little too much drink, believed a banyan tree was trying to flee. He ordered its arrest. To this day, the tree remains in chains, a plaque proclaiming its crime. "I am under arrest." It stands as a bizarre and humorous monument to a very strange moment in colonial history. It's probably the most well-behaved prisoner on our list. At number 2, we find a man who was his own prison. Harry Houdini, the world-famous escape artist, wasn't a criminal, but he regularly had himself locked up in the world's most secure prisons just to prove he could escape. From Scotland Yard to federal prisons in the US, he challenged police forces everywhere. He'd be stripped, searched, and shackled, yet would often free himself in minutes, sometimes before the warden even returned to his office. Houdini wasn't just a prisoner, he was a master of turning imprisonment into the ultimate performance art. And finally, our number 1 strangest prisoner is Thomas Silverstein. Dubbed the most dangerous prisoner in America, he was placed in solitary confinement under a no-human contact order after committing multiple murders inside prison. For an incredible 36 years, he lived in near total isolation, a prisoner within a prison. His cell was specially designed to keep him completely separate. What makes his story so strange isn't just the crime, but the sheer length and extremity of his isolation, raising profound questions about the nature of punishment and human endurance. He spent more time in solitary than any other federal inmate in U.S. history. From a masked mystery to a captive tree, the history of incarceration is full of unbelievable tales. These stories show that sometimes the most captivating part of a crime is the sheer strangeness of the person or thing behind the bars. Thanks for joining us on this Curio Quest. If you found these stories as fascinating as we did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. We'll see you next time.